Alright, so take a look. Here's my gaming setup if you're ever curious about what I use to game. I play on Nintendo Wii U, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. We're going to talk about the Nintendo Wii U. Is the Nintendo Wii U any good in 2026? So let me just quickly go over a little backstory about this console. So I got this console back for Christmas. My parents got it for me for Christmas. Uh, Christmas 2014. I remember we had my grandparents over and we had this thing in the upstairs living room. This is back when I was living in Texas. And we had set up a whole table. We were all eating in front of the Wii U and playing Mario Kart 8 that came with it. And a lot of fun. That was this console right here. And now we've had it for over a decade. Let's talk about it. So it still works, it still turns on, still starts up. Uh, I have it hooked up to like a really old TV that's older than the Wii U itself. That is just barely like 1920 by 1080p resolution, HDMI. Let's see if it'll say the resolution out. Oh, 720p. Okay. So here, this is the Wii U. As you can see, I was playing Mario Kart 8. So it's an old console. It's a really old console. I have the Wii Pro right here controller. I also have a Wii stick in here. This is my sister's. Uh, we got this back when we had the Wii back in like 2012, I think, roughly 2012. Nintendo's been a big part of my life since 2012. They've been everything when it comes to my gaming part of my life. I always jumped to Nintendo. I did have a brief Xbox period back in 2019, but other than that, Nintendo's always been something that if I see a Nintendo section anywhere in any store, I always go and check it out. And this console has just been it's been that it's been amazing. I've had it. This is the premium version back in 2014 that had the extra storage of 32 gigabytes. Well, the base white model had 8 gigabytes. So you take this open this compartment. You got two USB A's. I typically use them to charge my phone or my. I'm sure y'all remember this guy from my earlier videos on this channel. Sometimes I'll get a USB C cord and charge up my Convoy portable charger. Sometimes I'll get a cable to charge this guy up with. Yeah, it's got an SD card reader that's for me pictures only, which is kind of stupid. I wish it was there to like store games. Sync the gamepad, inject the disc. So yeah, I can play Mario Kart, which I'm probably gonna do, and yeah, give you a little nudge. Yeah, the disc reader is kind of like burnt out, slow, but it'll like pop up here. The game in the back. So this thing is capable of a max output resolution of 1920 by 1080. So it's before the 4K days. Turn the flashlight here. You got your, I think you have USBs right here. Two USB A's, so two more USB A's. You also got your cooling fan right there. HDMI out and the power cord, as well as a fatter cable here for like a, I think it's like DVI connection, and then that little orange plug right there. That's for the Connect. So it is capable of being having to connect. I have a fat enough TV I could put one on there, but I don't really play any games that need it. So I have a Connect, one from Mad Cats. Y'all remember when Mad Cats used to be a thing? Triton Technologies. So yeah, this is the Nintendo Wii U. I know it's kind of a sloppy setup, but you know I hate why they made the power supply so stinking huge. It's bigger than the console itself. But that is the Nintendo Wii U in 2026. The thing has just been a great console. I am thinking about this upcoming January going for a Nintendo Switch and getting the new kind of Donkey Kong game. I love Donkey Kong games, but for now, you know, Mario Kart Pro Controller. Just to show you, after over a decade of use, how long does it take to boot up a game of, say, Mario Kart 8, which is relatively small to today's standards now. But let's see. Also, this used to be my sister's TV, so and that's why she's like sprayed paint all over the thing. Doesn't bother me. I can't really see it, so still works pretty well. Gameplay, it's still yeah, it's doing pretty well for a console of over a decade of use on it. You got your home menu. There you go. That is the. There you go. There you have it. That is the Nintendo Wii U. Also have a cable back there for the controller because this controller uses a plug that I haven't seen in a long time. The older USB connection. So that's what it uses. So that right there is the Nintendo Wii U. You can turn it off and the lights will turn red. It'll also turn yellow occasionally, like when it's doing an update or just like conditioning itself, it'll turn yellow briefly. But most of the time, it'll just stay red while it's off. And I have it. That's Nintendo Wii U. You can get these things for like $20 now on at websites and stuff. I was at a thrift store earlier today, and I saw these things for like $15. It was crazy, but they're like labeled as for parts, so they probably didn't work. Mine works just fine. I've had it since 2014. No issues with it whatsoever. I had a Nintendo Switch back when it came out, and I sold it in January 2022. And that thing did have some issues. My sister has a Nintendo Switch OLED she got in July 2023, and it works just fine. So that might be what I'm gonna go for next is a Nintendo Switch. But for now, as long as the Wii U works, I'm happy.